Well, hey guys, welcome back. Just a short video today, sort of an update video. As you've seen from the title of this video, I have no luck with bikes. Now, for those of you that tuned into the podcast I was on with Teapot One a few weeks ago, or watched the video of that podcast, or the video cast, I touched base on a problem that I was having with the XR. I've now got it back, but it has been in the workshop for nearly 2 weeks. Now, just before that, I was out on a ride and I had a fault come up on the screen. What was it called? Adjuster strut malfunction or something or other. Ride with care to your next dealership. Bugger. So I took it to the dealership, they plugged it into their posh BMW laptop, and yes, the fault was in there, but it was all a bit bizarre because the shock wasn't knackered. It was physically working and you could adjust everything on the fly. It was all still functioning 100%, but for some reason the bike thought it was broken. But the posh diagnostic laptop of BMW couldn't say what was knackered, so all very strange. The fault couldn't be deleted either, so they got in touch with BMW, please advise, so to speak. So they had to do a few checks, a few resets, etc, etc. Couldn't get it sorted, so the fault couldn't be deleted, but the bike was still fine. So I actually rode the bike home and kept it at home for sort of another 2 or 3 weeks, just to get a bit more mileage on the bike, to get it ready for the first service, or to get the 1,000 kilometers I needed to get it in for the first service. They said once you've done that, then bring it back and we'll do the service and try and sort out the issue. So I went back to the dealership, obviously, for my appointment. They hooked it up, reset all kinds of different stuff, nothing worked. BMW obviously sent them a sort of list, a checklist to check all the wiring loom, check this, check that. They could then delete the fault, but it kept coming back. So in the end, BMW said, bung that poor sod a new rear shock in. So that is what has happened. I had to wait another, obviously, a few days for the parts to arrive. So the whole thing was sort of done and dusted within a couple of weeks. I've absolutely no luck with new bikes. But true to form, the service that the BMW dealer provided, absolutely second to none. Now, they even offered to because the weather's naff, they even offered to bring the bike. Now, I don't live particularly close to the dealership. They offered to bring the bike back and to pick up their courtesy bike that they gave me, but I was like, no, I shall ride in this gopping weather and bring it home myself. So I have picked up the bike and now on my way home. Not that it rides any different, it rode fine even though the fault was on there. As I said, the shock wasn't knackered, but some sort of electrical gremlin, the bike seemed to think it was broken, but there you go. Things got sorted out and I am now back on the road, although nasty and horrible. But I just wanted to get out. I like to ride in winter as well, test a few things, got some new bits and bobs that I wanted to sort of have a bit of a shakeout on. So I thought I'd get out for a miserable, wet, foggy, cold ride. Or not cold, because I'm heated, baby. Obviously, now having the first service done, the bike has been de-restricted, so I've got full beans, and that is opened or freed up the fourth riding mode on the bike, the Dynamic Pro, which I haven't ridden in yet because it's a bit wet and greasy to be rinsing it about in that mode. But it's just nice to be back on two wheels. I haven't ridden now for a few weeks. They gave me a courtesy bike, but I didn't bother going out on it. But I'm telling you, this XR has given me my confidence back in the winter. That Super Duke R definitely sort of tarnished my confidence about winter riding. Bugger. Well, it's not the bike, I shouldn't blame the bike. It's the riding on sports tyres in winter is definitely uncool. Although now being back on the XR, it's definitely made me feel like I made the right decision on getting rid of the Super Duke and jumping back on the XR, because I don't know, for the mileage that I do and the riding that I do all year round, obviously the Super Duke wasn't ideal for winter. I'm loving being back on a sports tourer. That's still a bit of a weapon. Mucky trackers been out chucking shit all over the road. So that's pretty much it for today, just a short vid just to give you an update on what has happened with the XR. I am now back on the road, which is nice. Thanks for watching. I will see you in the next one. Take it easy.